Okay, well myself, we've got Debbie King from tennis, we've got Louise Fleet from golf and Roger Eady from swimming, work together with Sport Wales officers to try to really put something in place to help ourselves and also help sport in Wales. So it's the first time, and I'm very convinced that it's going to be a really successful event moving forward where everyone's going to benefit and ultimately sport in Wales is. Well, the objective of the group really is to engage all the chairs from all the sports to come along, engage with one another, sharing discussion. You know, it's a little bit about sharing good practice, good communication, offering potential mentoring as well. And it was fantastic at our first event when the chair of Sport Wales, Professor Laura McAllister, recognised the important work that chairs and board of directors actually do. And it was fantastic for that to be recognised. And the support is there to develop it even further, to engage greater with the wider community, not just within sport, also within Sport Wales, within the Assembly, and also influence policy, which is something that we're all keen to get involved with. What's happened so far is that we had the inaugural meeting where we invited all chairs from all the organisations, and the purpose of that was really to just understand if there was a need for such group. That was the first thing. Establish how we're going to work moving forward and establishing what the needs of the chairs are out in all the organisations, because we have to recognise that a lot of the sports are very, very different. They all have different professional setups, and we're all there to support one another and support the vision for Sport Wales. The next step really is that we're collating a little bit of information. The chairs group are meeting this evening to look at how we can actually move this forward in a very progressive manner that's really focused on actually making sport better and making sport in Wales better, working professionally with Sport Wales officers, working closely and influencing the decisions of Sport Wales Executive Board, and also influencing the agendas for sport in Wales. I think it's very early days for us at the moment to establish that, but I think the first thing will be for chairs to turn up to the groups, turn up to the sessions that we're going to work, because at the end of the day what we're looking at is very competent chairs leading sport within Wales, engaging with more board directors with professional competencies, and once we've got that right, that's going to directly affect the field of play, and that's what we're all in sport to do, is to make a great difference. Yes, absolutely. I think Welsh Gymnastics will definitely benefit from this programme. Working with organisations like Welsh Rugby Union, the Welsh Football, the chairs were there, working with other organisations that are lesser resourced is obviously going to help us all. Everybody's got different competencies, and it's drawing on those competencies and the expertise around that room from all of the sports is what's going to make us all better, not just individual sports. One of the key things that we all insisted on is that it was full engagement across Wales for all chairs, and a number of chairs from the North Wales actually connected in via video link. We're going to be taking events to North Wales, and there's so much expertise to learn from up there, and especially a lot to learn for the southern based governing bodies who are engaging closely with the northern colleagues.